senior Vidwans on stage, other dignitaries, and my dear friend Shri Vasudevan, and all of you. It has been, I should first thank Vasu and the parents of Raghava Raman for having invited me to participate. To call me a chief guest or whatever is inappropriate in the presence of such senior jambawans of music. I feel very shy to talk about music in front of them. So they have got such rich experience with students, music in every field. And even my good friend Vasudevan has been involved in music so very much that I would prefer to be his friend and stay there. But anyhow, having called me, I'll just say a few words. First thing, the most important thing he requested was for me and Harini to bless Raghava Raman for this occasion. I sincerely, wholeheartedly appreciate. It was an excellent concert, Raghava Raman. And I mean, RKP sir has gone into details, and so all of us have realized, listening to him, he was not only not being nervous, I mean, his voice itself has got an excellent throw, and so which reaches like what RKP would recommend. And grip and swarasthanam, perfectly landing on, otherwise it's all approximate swarasthanam, approximate talam, nothing was approximate. It was sitting exactly in the right places. Of course, he has put in a lot of effort, and Vasudevan has also put in a lot of effort. Really appreciate it. Wish you great success, not only in music, also your professional career, and all-round happiness all through life. I think it is a very big blessing for Raghavan, or Raghavan and Raman are same, and so Raghavan squared maybe. So, Raghavan is a very nice name. I love it. And Raghavans can only listen to music and enjoy it, but Raghava Ramans can perform. And so I really feel that it is a great privilege and blessing for a young person on his inaugural concert to have 3 stalwarts in the front row, listening to them. From their hearts, they really loved the music. If they have certified, then our feeling doesn't matter at all. So having those 3 giant musicians in the front row, it was a great blessing. All through your life, you will remember that this was an occasion which you should cherish, and all of us cherish for that. And to have, it has been mentioned earlier, to have Vasudevan as a guru is a second big blessing for Raghava Raman. He is a modern guru. It is not the old traditional guru type. In fact, Neyveli sir, in one of the interviews, he has said, somebody discussed about the Guru Shishya Bhava of his disciples and all that. It is no longer one is up, one is nothing. It is like friends, we have to talk. He has mentioned it, and Vasu is actually implementing it. And so, having Vasu as the Guru is a great privilege and a blessing for Raghava Raman. And in the inaugural few minutes that Vasu spoke here, he really mentioned about 2 points quickly within that 1 minute he could cover. He talked about humility for anyone who learns music. The Carnatic music is so very vast, just like an ocean. Everyone who enters it, no one can be arrogant because it is so much and you know so little. And he mentioned about the humility that one gets by involving ourselves in Carnatic. Very true. And second thing is, he also mentioned this is only the beginning. So that is very important. So this is the first concert. There will be many, many concerts, many, many programs, interactions with music. In the case of Bharatanatyam, we see that the Arangetram is almost the final thing. Afterwards, they don't practice it. I mean, I should not be saying it, but most of us would have come across. But that will not be the case. In his case, there are very many great people who are involved and who are blessing him. And he has got intrinsic talent. There is no question at all about it. And he will come up in music as well as all other careers. One thing which I thought I could add was with regard to, everyone normally always says that listening to music is as important in learning. From Guru you learn, but you also listen to various musicians, and then learning comes through listening also. Now, of course, we have a unique opportunity where we have so much of resources on YouTube and Facebook and all that. But it's a tricky business, because to choose from that whole vast body of music what you want to learn and from where is a very tricky one. There was one, a child is crying wah, like that, and then they put it on YouTube. And then they say, Kalyani? And so, as if that refers to Kalyani Raga. And so it is totally absurd, and we don't know what to do, how to escape from that. And it comes to our inbox, and we open it and see this crying, and then they call it Kalyani. And so and you have to, how to get rid of all those. And there are stalwarts and huge, Carnatic music has got countless great people, and to listen to them is a very important part of learning. And some good names which came to my mind is Voleti Venkateshwara Rao Garu, Nedunuri Garu, Maharajapuram Santanam, Professor T.R. Subramaniam, and such great people. It is very interesting and important to listen to the solidity, you can call it. They are rooted in the, and if you hear, there is no variation, there is no fluctuation or anything. Once what these people sing, and there are many others, but the other side of it is there are people whom we cannot even reach. Seshagopalans, you can keep on listening and you can say, oh, we will be awestruck. But can we ever reach that? God only. There can be, I mean, in the distant future, there may be another Seshagopalan, but not in the near future. I can't see it. And I mean, our Santana Gopalan sir is saving him. No. And so it depends on, just to choose what you want to listen to is very important, and hope he makes. And Vasu, I can tell you, I am part of their WhatsApp group among his students and their parents and all that. And he keeps on feeding things and asking the students to respond. It is a very interesting exercise, and he repeatedly, those musicians I mentioned, he repeatedly puts their recordings, and then he makes them comment about it. And like I said, he is a friend to all the students, and there is a discussion, very open, not challenging, or he is not giving the instructions and you have to follow. No, he is asking, what do you think about this? What do you think about the ragam? What is the speciality of this ragam? He keeps on challenging them with questions by the stalwarts. And so it's a very interesting combination of people. And I also was quite pleased to see that Raghava Raman had been learning from Sri Vasudevan Rao Mohite, who is such a senior artist for some time. And that is very important in our musical training. I think that Tala aspect, people who have learned for 7 years, 8 years also, there is no specific training for Tala. There is, it comes as part, hopefully. In many cases, it will not come, never come. And so Talam training is not incorporated in the Carnatic musical training, in my opinion. That is, I always felt it is missing. And one of my friends, who is a Mridanga Vidwan actually, he came once for a concert, and then in the middle of it, he just started going away. Why, you don't like it? I asked him, or you have any work outside? No, in this concert, everything is approximate, he said. And so, nothing is perfect. So they're nearly okay. Yes, the ragam is okay, talam is, everything is okay, but not perfect. And so it is called an approximate music. And so we have, between us, we have named it as approximate music. And so talam training, and Vasu has already been making some efforts, I guess, and to incorporate it, to join it with the regular musical, vocal training will be a very good thing. Say, learn Murtangam or say. So people always say that vocal training should go with some instrument training. And that is absolutely true, because the Swarasthanam will really sit. And the second thing is also about percussion, maybe mridangam or something. So that I think will be a small suggestion from my side. I would like to thank Srimati Sujata and Sri Raghuraman for asking me to come and speak. I don't want to stand between you and dinner, and so I wish once again Raghava a very, very grand musical career. Thank you.
Thanks, Raghavans. And, they've always been our well-wisher and be very motivating in all the events we do. So thanks again to Srimati Harini Raghavan and Sri Raghavan sir. Just a few more minutes honoring the artist and our guest of honor, Sri Siddharth. Yeah, will be talking next, and it's our incumbent on us that we honor all the chief guests and guests which will follow that.
Thank you, Raghavan sir. How life lessons can be learned through music is what I understood. Next, our guest of honor is Sri Siddhartha Keti. Siddhartha Keti is a chartered accountant, MBA graduate from London, and LLB graduate at an early age of 26. Awarded Best Speaker 10 times in a row by Meccan Communication Club. He resigned from the job of E&Y and went on to follow his passion as teacher. He is a passionate educator and believes in education is all about beyond notebooks, and started with exclusive school only for commerce and transcend world of commerce. He is a great follower of Mahatriya. With a small beginning of 5,000 students, today chairman of Transcend Group of Institutions having 3,000 plus students. I request Siddhartha, 5 plus students. And now he is having an institution which has about 3,000 plus students. Sorry for that.
Ellarigu namaskara. Before I come to my dear student Raghava, I am fortunate that I am his accountancy teacher last year when he was in first PU. Before I talk about him, would like to first state that many places I have heard of chief guest address. This is the first time I have experienced a chief guest's concert itself. Because there were two concerts which happened here. One was by our beloved Raghava and the second one was by our beloved chief guest. And also, sir, you said that you would wish to live for 120 years. We all pray that that happens, but I know that you will live in our hearts for more than 1,200 years. Ladies and gentlemen, Raghava is in Transcend College, and firstly I would like to tell you, fabulous, mind-blowing, soul-touching. Great job. What I loved most about Raghava was the fact that he is right now in second PU in Transcend College. And I'm sure everyone here will agree, we live in a world where till 9th standard children do a lot of things, cricket, football, music, dance, painting, drawing, karate. 10th standard they'll take voluntary retirement. Everything will stop. Again first PUC they'll take up to some activities, second PUC they'll again stop everything. But here is a student, here is a boy who shows us that life is not this or that, life is this and that. We have seen his excellence. We experienced his excellence in music. Would like to also inform everyone here, he is equally excellent in academics. He completed his first PU in Transcend PU College with an aggregate of 97%. I'm so glad we have people like him to inspire us, and I would also like to give a lot of credit to both his parents who are standing here. because, ladies and gentlemen, I have completed my junior and senior in music. I remember when I started in UKG, I used to dislike music. My mother pushed me against my will and forced me to go for music classes. I used to feel she's punishing me. I used to not like it. But sometime in around the 5th standard, the whole equation changed. In 5th standard, I stopped going for the sake of my mother and I started going because I started enjoying it. Today, music is my greatest stress buster. Today, when life gets stressful, and sometimes it does, I can just withdraw from life, listen to classical music, sing classical music, and I can relax myself. I feel so sorry for so many youngsters in the age bracket of 20 to 30. They have stopped everything. They have stopped music, they have stopped instrument, they have stopped dance, they have stopped everything. Today, when life gets stressful, the only way they know how to de-stress is by getting into bad habits, always on the mobile phone. If we are rooted in some form of art, music is one form of art, any form of art, it will be our biggest stress busters in the future. There are a lot of parents here. Ever since my journey changed and I started loving music, I am a believer that in the formative years, parents should push children against their will if required, but ensure that everyone pursue at least one form of art. And thank you to both the parents of Raghava for having done this. The last aspect which I would like to state is, Raghava, before I came here, I spoke to your class teacher of first PU, class teacher of second PU, and I said, tell me one thing which you like about Raghava. And spontaneously they told me that he is one of the students who respects all teachers, no matter whether they are teaching him or not. He respects the position of a teacher, and that's, I guess, the reason why you have excelled so much, and so many teachers on the dais also want to bless you, Raghava. Your name only has Raga in it. You showed us how good you are here also. And I've always believed that effortlessness is also achieved through effort. When we see a Virat Kohli hit a six so effortlessly, there is a lot of effort that is gone into it in the background. And we can appreciate the effort which Raghava must have put in. Today he sounded so effortless, but I'm sure there's a lot of effort that is gone into it in the background. At such a young age, you have accomplished so much. I know that there are a lot of students who look up to their teachers. I, as a teacher of Raghava, look up to Raghava, my student. Well done. All the best, Raghava.
Thank you, sir. Now I know why he's an educator. Such motivating words. Obviously, he should be. Before getting into the next session, I would like to take this opportunity and introduce our Guru of Raghava Raman, Guru Vidwan R. Vasudevan. Vidwan R. Vasudevan is a Carnatic musician and a disciple of Vidwan Neyveli Santana Gopalan and Vidwan Palghat K.S. Narayana Swami. He has also undergone valuable guidance under Sangeeta Kalacharya Vidushi Neela Ramagopal. He has had the blessed opportunity to learn under Vidwan Shri Calcutta K.S. Krishnamurthy and Vidwan Shri T.N. Sheshagopalan. He is a postgraduate engineer from Indian Institute of Science and has a long experience in IT before taking up music as a profession. He is a postgraduate in music and was a visiting faculty for postgraduate open course on Carnatic music in Azim Premji University. He has performed regular and thematic concerts and workshops and accompanied by esteemed musicians like Sri M.S. Govindaswamy, Vidushri Charulata Ramanujam, Sri H.S. Sudhindra and Sri Vasudeva Rao. His thematic Let Them concert include Hindustani ragas in Carnatic music, Raga Bhava of Rishabha Gangadaram combination in ragas, Mayuram Vishwanadam Shastrakratis, appreciation of Carnatic music, Shyama Sastri, Tala aspects in Trinity compositions. He has performed in many prestigious sabhas. Recently was awarded the Manoranjani Prashasti by Manoranjani Samskriti Vedike in Bengaluru. May I request Raghava Guru Shri R Vasudevan to hand over a memento for Raghava dedicated learning and practice. We request violinist Sri Achyuta Rao to come forward and collect the memento as a mark of appreciation from our chief guest RKP sir. May I request Mridangist Sunil Subramaniam to come forward and collect the memento as a mark of appreciation from our chief guest, Sri Naiveli Santana Gopalan sir. It's now time to felicitate our chief guests and guest of honors for taking out their time to bless Raghava who has begun his musical journey. May I call upon K. Raghuraman and Sujata Raghuraman on the stage to felicitate Guru Vidwan Shri R. Vasudevan and our chief guests and guest of honors. I request Raghuraman sir and Sujata ma'am to felicitate Guru Vidwan Shri R.K. Padmanabhan sir. May I request Chief Guest Sangeeta Kalanidhi Naiveli Santana Gopalan sir to receive the felicitation. I request Chief Guest Guest of Honor Karnataka Kala Shri Vidwan Shri Vasudevan Rao sir. I request Sri Raghavan sir, President of Nadasurabi Cultural Association, to receive the felicitation. I request Srimati Harini Raghavan ma'am to receive the felicitation. I request KT Siddhartha sir to receive the felicitation. May I call upon Srimati Lakshmi on the stage to hand over memento to Chief Guest Sangeeta Kalanidhi Neyveli Santana Gopalan sir. May I request Dr. K. May I call upon Mrs. Radha on the stage to hand over the memento to Karnataka Kalashri Vidwan Shri Vasudevan. May I request Sri Surya Narayanan on the stage to hand over memento to Sri Raghavan, President of Nadasurabai Cultural Association. May I request Srimati Gayatri Suryanarayanan on the stage to hand over the memento to Srimati Harini Raghavan. May I call upon Sri Padmanabhan on the stage to hand over the memento to Sri Siddhartha KT. Guru Shri Vidwan Shri R Vasudevan has a surprise gift. May I request K. Raghuraman sir to say the vote of thanks, please.
Good evening to all of you. So I won't make you wait for more than 1 minute for this vote of thanks. I think you all are very tired right now. First and foremost, thanks for coming here today and listening to Raghav's padaarpanam kacheri. To begin with, I need to thank a few people today for what Raghav is today. Our first thanks to the first teacher of Raghav, Srimati Meena, for being the first teacher at the age of 5, where his earliest foundations for Carnatic music were laid and his interest in Carnatic music were sown. And of course, there is nothing I can say that Vidwan Vasudevan, he shaped him to where he is today. And it was entirely his relentless push and efforts that Raghav is what he is today. And he also guided a lot of children through his Sangeeta vehicle, Nadaloka, which has been a shining light in Carnatic music in Bangalore as of today. And we wish that Nadaloka goes on to become a force to reckon with in Carnatic music in Bangalore as well as in South India. I want to thank Sangeeta Kalanidhi Vidwan Shri Neyveli Sandhanagopalan sir, who has taken his precious time and come all the way in his age from Chennai to be in this ceremony and grace this occasion. Thank you, sir. I also sincerely wish to thank Ganakala Bhushana Dr. R.K. Padmanabha for having come for this Padarpanam today. And he has taken special interest in Raghav and his guiding words, I think it resounds, with his own resounding voice. And we hear you and we hear you for time to come. And he will be listening to your words for his entire career, sir. Thank you. And it's their guiding force that gives us a lot of encouragement for youngsters in developing their skills in Carnatic music and to restore this ancient art form back to the glorious days of the Trinity of Carnatic music. I wish to thank Srimati Harini Raghavan and Mr. Raghavan of Nadasurabi of Cultural Association for taking their time out from their busy schedule to grace today's occasion. Thank you, sir. And thank you, ma'am. And last but not the least, we must also thank Mr. Siddhartha, Chairman of Transcend Group of Institutions, to have made it today, despite his impossible schedule, so to speak. He is this amount of time he spends in shaping the future of education and children in Karnataka. And I think, the education is in safe hands in Karnataka under him. So, wish to see a lot more from you, sir, in future. And I wish to thank Raghav's Mridangam Guru and guest of honor Vidwan Vasudevan Rao sir, who has always been a dear friend of our community. And he has come to our community all the while for many of the Pancharatna Kriti sessions in the past years as guest of honor. So this is not the first time we have invited him, and we will continue to invite him for time to come. Thank you, sir. And I also thank to all the participants. And also the violin and Veena Vidwan sir, I think Achyuta Rao violin and Sunil Subramania Mritanga. Thank you, sir, for your, it really, this concert went to the next level because of both of you. Thank you very much, sir. And I also thank the organizers of the event decorator, the sound arrangement people. I wish to thank all of them. I think that many of the concerts get spoiled because of the audio. And today I couldn't even hear that usual scream we hear in Carnatic in concerts. Not even one time that scream was heard. So thank you. And my request for all the participants here to have your dinner and bless Ragharaman. And also I wish to thank MC Sangeeta and for really making this a very professional thing. Even though it was started out as a family function, I think her presence here made it into a corporate event of sorts. So thank you. So thank you so much. And also all the people who helped Sujata. I think they were the backroom people, but I think without them this event couldn't have been done with such smoothness, we have to constantly keep going in and out. I think they all were the biggest, they made the event a special success. Thanks a lot. And we also wish to thank Kamakshi Caterers for accepting our, invitation to be the host for the dinner in such short notice. So I think we hope you all have a wonderful dinner today, and I'll not make you wait any longer. Thank you very much, and please have a dinner. and please get yourself out. Thank you.